Turn up the AC hot takes. You know what it is. It's your boy Fidos Jr. Vargas Dynasty going up. Don't act like you don't know. We're the only three brothers that really running shit in the boxing game. You know.
Y'all don't have to put me in these rankings. Y'all don't have to rank me with these rankings. I'm gonna be the greatest of all time in this generation. I know that for a fact. So these rankings, whether I'm even if I'm number one, don't make me number one. Just be like, yo, all these guys are right here, they rank right here, and put me on this island by myself because I'm different. I'm not like these other guys. That's the point I was trying to make.
Welcome to another installment of Turn Up the AC Hot Takes with Reason on a solo edition. Now, as you can see from the title and the clip we just watched, Keyshawn Davis had something to say. He truly believes he is going to be the GOAT of this generation. Keyshawn Davis currently fights in 135 pounds. Potentially could be moving up to 140 in the very near future. He just put the whole division at 135 and 140 on notice. Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Tio, Shakur, Tank, Loma. He's talking to y'all. Keyshawn Davis, 13-0 with 9 knockouts versus Edwin De Los Santos, 16-2 with 14 knockouts. De Los Santos hasn't fought since he fought Shakur Stevenson back in November of 2023. 19-month layoff. Dangerous, strong, God's power. He contributed to a lackluster performance for Shakur in the last fight. Didn't throw enough punches, but he had Shakur worried about his power. Can he do that with Keyshawn? Now, can Keyshawn, that's the question of this whole entire video. That's the idea. Can Keyshawn become the GOAT of this generation? Well, let's talk about it. I believe if Keyshawn Davis has a great performance versus De Los Santos, including a stoppage, that's going to play in his favor going forward for this claim of GOAT of this generation. I believe Keyshawn is going to spark De Los Santos. Every time I've seen Keyshawn Davis, he's gotten better. The first time I seen him fight was maybe like 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago at this point. He won by knockout his fight, if I'm not mistaken. I forget who he fought against. But the initial time I watched Keyshawn, I wasn't entirely sold on what they were selling, you know, when it came to him. I thought he won his fights just because he was just naturally more gifted and more talented than those he was fighting. But as I continue to watch Keyshawn, he's getting better. He's getting into I feel like he's finding his place in the sport. He's finding his lane, how to navigate. I think he's finding his place and I say that because a couple of years back, I don't think he was as focused as he is now. He popped for bud, for some weed, just about 2 years ago, a little under 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. That was the time frame. But ever since then, and he got criticized for it, rightfully so. But ever since then, I've seen a more focused Keyshawn. I've seen somebody who understands that time is of the essence. He seems like he wants to be pushed. He seems like he believes De Los Santos is the guy to push him in the ring next Saturday on June 7th. I think it'll be a hell of a fight. I don't think it's going to be a pushover, a wash. But if Keyshawn is able to get De Los Santos out of there, that says a lot about Keyshawn. And that's going to look great on him moving forward. Now, naturally, depending on how Keyshawn does against De Los Santos, we're going to compare this performance to what Shakur did. Naturally. I know styles make fights, but Shakur versus Keyshawn, that's something that we want to see. Shakur vs. Tank, something we want to see. Loma, although I think that's very unlikely because Loma has been kind of inactive lately. Yeah, so really what I really wanted to touch on was, do we truly see a potential era king in Keyshawn Davis? Let me know what you think about that in the comments. Do you think that Keyshawn Davis can have, or does he have the ability to become the GOAT of this generation, or is he just dreaming? Let me know what's up. Do y'all believe in Keyshawn like that? Do y'all think he's hype, or do you need to see more? What is it? What's the status when it comes to Keyshawn? You know what I'm saying? Let me know what's up. Talk to me. Reason, turn up the AC hot takes. I just wanted to take this moment to talk a little bit about Keyshawn and what he said on in his interview. He says he truly believes he can be the GOAT of this generation, and those are big, big words. And I'm looking for a big, big performance from Keyshawn versus De Los Santos on June 7th. I think he's really just stepping into his own. And what I truly like is in that interview, and a portion of the Brian Campbell interview, he said, I'm going to put that link in the description so you can go check out the whole thing. But he said, in that interview, he said, even if I'm number one, don't put me there. Put me over here by myself, away from these guys, because I'm different. You know, I'm summarizing what he said. That's not verbatim. But I love that. I love that from Keyshawn. And he may stick around at 35 for a couple of fights, but he's eyeing 140 already. He just doesn't want to make the jump prematurely and lose out on potential business at 35. And I understand that. I hope he stays around for another 2-3 fights at 35 and go up to 40 after that. Or one more at 35 if it's worth it, and then 40 after that. So let me know what you want to see next from Keyshawn. What do you think is going to happen with De Los Santos? Does a 19-month layoff affect De Los Santos that much? Or was Keyshawn going to get him anyways? Because truthfully, I think Keyshawn going to spark him. I think Keyshawn going to put in a great performance. And, you know, that's where I'm at with it. I think Keyshawn absolutely has the skills and the talent, desire, the drive to become one of the GOATs of this generation, if not the best of this era. So shout out to Keyshawn. I'm looking forward to this fight against De Los Santos. Shout out to De Los Santos for coming back after a 19-month layoff and jumping right into a Keyshawn fight. It's going to be good. Keyshawn got power. De Los Santos got power. And I'm here for it. So shout out to both of them. Shout out to you. You're still watching. There's been Reason. Turn up the AC hot takes. Who you think is going to win, Keyshawn or De Los Santos? What you want to see next for Keyshawn? Does he have the talent to be the GOAT of this generation? Or is he just out of his mind? Let me know what's up, man. I'm here. Let's talk about it. Reason, turn up the AC hot takes. We're out.